So now we have another question from Lydia Eaton, and this is another very interesting question. So I shall send this over to you now, Susan. So I had tinnitus for 12 months, just had another hearing test that was okay. If tinnitus is not caused by damage to the auditory nerve, which sounds like mine isn't, is it likely to get worse in time? Thank you.
Wow. With most tinnitus, with time, it improves.
Yeah.
So absolutely. And just because she doesn't have a hearing loss doesn't mean that the auditory nerve hasn't been damaged. We don't know that.
No.
We just don't know, do
No.
we? That's the thing with tinnitus. It could come from the neck. It could be a medication you've taken.
Yes.
It could be absolutely part of another disease process, high
Yeah.
blood pressure, whatever. So we don't know if it's going to be progressive, but it's very, very unlikely. And every day,
Yeah.
working as an audiologist
Yeah.
over 21 years,
Yes.
I would find someone who every person I have to ask the question, do you have tinnitus? And at least one person will say to me, no, I used to have it, I don't have it anymore.
Wow.
And I think that's so important, and maybe that's why I've developed a special interest in tinnitus, because
Yes.
I do see that you can have a hearing loss and have tinnitus, you can have a hearing loss and not have tinnitus, you can have normal hearing and have
Amazing.
tinnitus, and not. So everybody is different. And certainly does not have to be progressive, and is very unlikely to be progressive, actually, unless there's a disease process behind it, which, as you said, you've had your hearing tested and your hearing is fine. So we're not looking at anything there that might be causing a problem.
No.
So I wouldn't expect it to be progressive. I would think within 18 months that you would start to see a dampen down on your perception of the tinnitus, especially if you're doing lots of tinnitus management.
Incredible. Yeah, well, that's brilliant news. Absolutely excellent. Thank you, Susan.